Hi, welcome back to NPTEL MOOCs course on enhancing soft skills and personality. I am Ravichandran giving this course from IIT Kanpur, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences for you. This is the fourth week and we are on the third unit of fourth week. I started talking about people skills in general, and this is the third concept that we've been talking about, in which this is the second lesson in relation to what makes others like you. So, I started with what makes others dislike you, and then continued with the first lesson on what makes others like you, and this is the second lesson on what makes others like you. However, as a total, this is lesson number 18. Highlights of the last lesson. In the last lesson, we focused on people skills, specifically the traits that make people like you. We talked about that people are like magnets, and then what good traits you have will automatically attract good people towards you, and it's important to possess these traits. And then when you have dislikable traits in you, automatically it will repel people from you. And in that context, we identified the most important qualities that make others like you, such as being selfless, compassionate, kind and considerate, instead of being insensitive and careless and totally unconcerned about others. Showing empathy here will make you a very likable person, combined with being assertive, being optimistic and encouraging, identifying the good in others instead of all the time looking at something bad in others. Identifying the good in others is also making you immensely likable. Appreciating others instead of finding fault with us and criticizing others, nitpicking others. Giving due credit to the work done by others instead of taking credit for others' work, stealing the credit from others. So, if you give credit, then you will become again greatly popular. Reassuring instead of creating tension and then insecurity. Gentle in reminding instead of being nagging. Being polite instead of being rude. Being trustworthy and dependable instead of being untrustworthy and unreliable. Being genuine instead of being a fake person. Saying good things about others instead of gossiping and backbiting and saying bad things behind others. And especially in this context, I ended up with a very interesting story that if somebody will come and gossip about your friend, you can put this famous Socrates' 3 filters test, in which you first check for truth, and then if there is no truth, then you ask for any goodness in what is being shared, and if there is no goodness, you finally ask whether it will be useful. And if it is not passing these 3 tests, there is no point in receiving that information. It is absolutely going to harm your relationship, your perception about the person, and when it is totally unwarranted, do not receive such information. So, use that triple test in terms of identifying people who are coming and maligning others, and people who you should actually filter in terms of using this test, and then avoid people creating a negative bias against somebody. Okay. Having said this, let us look at some more qualities, and these are qualities, if you remember, I am just telling you, if you reverse those qualities people dislike in you, you will be able to attract them towards you. And these are qualities which we discussed in the first lesson as about why people dislike you, and now I am trying to reverse the traits and make those traits which are likable for other people's in you. Now, the next important trait that we need to start with is keeping promises. You should always keep your promises, and you should not give any false promise which you think that you will not be able to keep it, because people always like those who fulfill the promises which we are giving to others. Now, once a promise is given, also you should ensure that it is kept at any cost. The next trait that people like in others is that being frank and open. Instead of being manipulative and cheating, and instead of trying to use people for personal benefits, people generally like the ones who are frank and open, because it's like giving lot of assurance and a secured and safe feeling So people generally feel safe in the company of those who are frank and open. The next quality is using sweet words instead of abusive language or cursing. Now, using sweet words actually attracts people, because people feel that you will never use something that will make them feel unpleasant in your company. And same thing goes with avoiding shouting and trying to talk in a low tone. Now, talking in a low tone and being soft spoken is another trait that will make people comfortable in your company, and they will actually make them open up to you. Okay. Normally they feel spontaneously opening up to people who are generally not loud, not very high in raising their tone, or generally soft in nature. The next important trait in making one likable is maintaining direct eye contact. Now, in open communication, in communication between friends, in communication between two reliable parties, both parties maintain direct eye contact. So, the opposite is also known to others, that if there is some kind of deceit or frankness is not involved, then what happens, these two parties, one of them may try to avoid or do not maintain eye contact. So, it is important to maintain direct eye contact if you want people to like you. So, people will find you genuine, people will find you original, and people will start liking you the moment you maintain direct eye contact. Look at some more likable traits. Being strong and showing strength of character. Now, people do not like who are very weak and who indulge in self-pity, but if you are strong, you will gravitate people towards you, combined with showing strength of character. Okay. And in terms of time management, already I told you, being punctual is a very likable trait. Why? Because when you are punctual, you try to show to others that you have respect for others' time, and automatically you gain likability. The next important trait, especially in communication, human communication, is being attentive. So, paying attention to what is being said and being present fully with complete focus, giving your full time, being all eyes, all ears when somebody is talking to you. Your body language as well as your mindset, everything is inclined to receiving the person's information, being fully receptive and attentive. So, that is a very likable trait. There are very busy people, and when they give you half an hour time, they switch off their mobile, they do not let anybody disturb, and they are completely with you. Now, these are people whom you will like naturally, automatically, and you would like to maintain relationship with these people who are attentive, because you feel important. And look at the others who do not pay attention, you automatically feel unimportant, and then you automatically feel that you should not maintain relationship with that person. The next important trait is giving equal importance to all. Despite differences in race, color, caste, religion, language, nationality, etc., if you give equal importance to all in your relationship, so people will automatically like you. And the next likable trait is being balanced and open-minded instead of being close-minded and prejudiced. Now, being balanced and open-minded, what does it mean? Now, being balanced is never losing your coolness, never getting provoked easily. So, people can provoke you and exploit you also. Being balanced also means like never getting carried away by some wrong inputs about somebody or some incidents. And open-minded is allowing people to talk to you freely instead of being close-minded and prejudiced or being judgmental. The next likable trait one should emulate is being humble. Now, being humble does not mean feeling low or inferior. Being humble means just being simple and meek, just understanding that I am important, but there are equally better human beings and then more important people in the world, and then I should consider them equally good, better in their work. So, I should not feel superior, I should not have an inflated ego. So, showing humbleness amounts to that. Now, what will happen when you are humble? It will make others feel better. And when you never act superior and when you are humble, others feel comfortable, they feel warm, they feel like being with you all the time. The next important likable trait is standing by one's principles and values. People may acquaint with someone who does not have any principle or does not have any values at all, but in the long run, the people who are liked are the ones who have some principles and who stand by those principles and values. So, it is important to identify principles which will give credibility and values which you think are relevant for your job and your relationships, and then stand by those principles and values. This will make you gain respect and likability. Being humorous, that is having an ability for good sense of humor as well as for humor, and not being serious all the time will make one generally liked and attracted. So, try to be humorous, but that does not mean that if you cannot be humorous spontaneously, naturally, at least you can try to look cheerful, and then at least you can try to laugh when there is genuine joke. So, that will make you create a kind of impression that you have a light-hearted personality also, instead of looking serious all the time. The next important likable trait is being bold and decisive. Now, being bold and decisive, so this means making quick decisions and making bold decisions and never taking back a decision made. So, this is not easy, and compared to people who are indecisive and then who take lot of time to decide, who are generally not liked. So, these people are all liked because they are very bold and they are very quick in taking decision and they will not take back their decision. And the next likable trait is being quick to respond. Now, imagine a situation where you had applied for something, where you had emailed for something, where you had asked them for something and you never get any response for a long time. How do you feel? And look at another situation where a person, you wrote and immediately responds to what you asked for. Now, that immediate and quick response indicates that one person who is doing that is giving due importance to others and value others' time and others as important in relationships. So, be quick to respond if you want to be liked, instead of being lazy, slow in responding. The next one that is very important in making yourself likable is showing enthusiasm, showing interest in anything that happens around, instead of showing apathy, lack of interest, instead of saying I do not like it. So, you can say that I will just try it. Okay. So, be enthusiastic, be sportive. The next likable trait is being patient and unbiased. Now, without being judgmental and running into conclusions very quickly, if you show patience in judging somebody and if you do not show bias, and people know that you are not a biased person and you will not run into conclusions, so people will value maintaining relationship with you and they will look forward towards maintaining relationship with you. The next likable trait is being steady as against being temperamental. So, this means remaining constant. So, people should know, oh, this person will not get angry suddenly, or I say something and this person does not feel hurt immediately. So, that is being steady. And the next related quality is being tolerant. Now, instead of getting angry very quickly, instead of getting provoked very quickly, being tolerant is giving somebody a very long rope, giving somebody a long chance. before showing your anger, before showing your harsh response. Okay. And generally being agreeable, being amenable. Okay. So, they know that you will not become totally unapproachable, but you will bear with people even if they are putting some inconvenience. So, that tolerance is another quality that will be liked. Now, some more quick look at likable traits. Being reasonable and logical instead of being irrational, especially in showing anger or irrationally being moody. These are things that will upset people, that will put them off in terms of relationship. And the next most important likable trait is in relationships, especially if you let others free instead of trying to control the lives of others and forcing people to accept your own decisions, if you can let them free, people will actually come back to you. As Richard Bach says, if you love someone, set them free. If they come back, they are yours. If they don't, they never were. So, only test for relationship, he says, is don't control them, leave them free, whether it is children, whether it is partners, whether it is friends, even apparent enemies, just leave them free. But if they come back to you, so it means that they are with you. If they don't, it means they never were with you. So, this giving freedom is a very good indicator, and it is a very good trait to emulate. The next one is related to personal hygiene and caring for that, which means keeping oneself neat and clean, dressing neatly. So, like I said in the previous one, not letting certain things show up on your face, such as the outgrown hair from nose or from ears, or running nose which is not wiped, or picking nose in public, or not wiping your mouth properly, and some food sticking inside the teeth and which is very visible before others. So, these are general caring for personal hygiene which has to be maintained. And similar to this is possessing pleasant social etiquette, such as eating food quietly, not making noise, not wasting food, not being pompous in terms of ordering for food, showing off one's lavishness in terms of one's ability to order for huge amount of food and just wasting it. And then having good and cultured table manners, etc., all will amount to making you a pleasant and socially acceptable person. The next important likable trait is respecting the private space of others. There is an idiom which means maintain arm's distance. This simply means that keep others independent, do not interfere and give them enough space. Especially do not get literally so close so that they feel intimidated. Okay. So, give them space where they are comfortable, and in that, with that comfortable level, maintaining that arm's distance, you will be able to strike a balance, you will be able to gain trust. And when you gain trust and strike a balance in relationship, have faith, people will start liking you automatically. And in this lesson, I just want to conclude with a final thought that leaving others with a good feeling, whatever you do, whether in your pleasant body language or the sweet language that you use, or in your empathy or the concern that you show, or being sensitive, whatever you do, as a whole package, as a human being, if you are able to leave the other person with a good and positive feeling, the other person will immensely like you. Now, how you do this, I have given lots of suggestions, but you need to emulate these traits and internalize and make them within you, so that even your presence itself is energizing the other people and make them feel good, comfortable, and when you leave, they do not have any negative feeling, they have a very good and positive and optimistic feeling. And before you met them, they were moody, they were gloomy, they were unhappy. Having met you, so they get that enthusiasm and they feel happy that they met you. Even for few moments, you give them that good feeling. Now, let us look at a very relevant quote in terms of this from the famous Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says that don't only leave people with good feeling, but leave the entire world as a better place. So, look at the quote from him. He says, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, that is to have succeeded. So, what is success for a human being? He says that you leave the world as a better place by your contribution, either by giving a good child or by changing the social condition or even by leaving a good garden. So, do something so that others feel that you made the life of somebody else better just by the fact that you lived on this planet, and that, he says, is amounting to success, nothing else. Now, with this thought, I leave you for this lesson, and as usual for this unit, I want you to at least read these two books by Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People and How to Enjoy Your Life and Your Job. We will meet in the next lesson. Until then, I wish you good luck and wish you to have a very nice day. I hope I am leaving you with a very good and positive thought. Thank you for watching this video.